Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body and keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line and your right palm on your left. Close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound, and while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, let's take few minutes to understand how this practice will help for us to develop our conventional understanding, and at the same time how it can bring a kind of a spiritual success to our life. So when it comes to ourselves, it is very important to remember, as human beings here, we have a very limited time. We're not going to be here forever. And even in our lifetime, from beginning as children, we spend so much time without knowing what we do. And even in the future, as elders, we're going to spend a lot of time for things just to maintain our life. So the most of time, there are very limited time period we have to understand and at the same time invest ourselves for our life to uplift our own spiritual development. So why we have to practice spiritual things? When it comes to human life, we always look for happiness, satisfaction, joy, pleasure, those kind of things. So our body inbuilt to find the comfort from childhood. When it comes to this physical body, we are inbuilt to go with feelings. Our system, this physical body, filled with chemical reactions, has a deeper connection to emotions. So our emotions are kind of like a byproduct of our feelings. See, that is step by step, it's all together. So the feelings leads us to grasping, clinging, holding, or resisting. So this struggle itself creates some kind of journey within ourselves. We all are struggling to maintain our feelings, our emotions, and our comfort. And if you put this all together, we all are struggling to maintain our security. So what do you mean by security? If you look very carefully, how are you going to explain yourself? What is your security? So there are many things, but finally when it comes to that, we all going to settle down with our comfort. But the thing is, we all know it's not going to be forever, it's change. We all know that our feelings, our emotions, our all chemical reactions, our comfort, this is not going to be forever. So because of that, we always keep running, keep running, keep running. That is our conventional level of, ordinary level of lifestyle. So nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you have to remember, we can't keep running every day behind our feelings, behind our emotions, behind our comfort to maintain it. Because those are depending on the necessary cause and conditions within us and at the same time within our environment. So that's why when it comes to our human life within this limited time, what is the highest that you can gain, where you can settle down, where you can be comfortable, where you can have the security with very sustainable way of life. So that is the place we call the truth or the Dharma or the wisdom. That is where you can be complete. That is where your hunger going to stop. That's where this journey going to stop. That is what the completion. Once you come to understand the reality, once you come to understand the truth, that is where you can be free from the fear. So then when it comes to that truth, what we mean by truth? So when it comes to that, it's about our own existence and it's about this becoming. So there are many ways people try to understand this, but what the Buddha taught, this all depend on our own mind. That your existence depend on your mind. That is the base. Of course, there are many other things, but your mind is the base. So when it comes to that, even in the mind, not just all the thoughts, there are certain thoughts lead you to have intention. So that intention create the journey within you. So if you have the ability to understand that your deeper intention and purify it, get out of the lust, desire, get out of the anger, hatred, or the resistance, or the grasping, clinging, and have the ability to understand how things come to be as they are, so your intention going to be changed. So practicing meditation is a method that take you to deeper that understanding. So then always remember yourself. When you spend your life, there are two things. So nowadays we see this Olympic. So in the Olympic, especially, they calculate two things. One is the time, another one is the energy. How you spend your time, how you spend your energy, going to change your result. It doesn't matter whatever the sport or whatever the skills that you know. So whatever the sports you practice, and that all depending on the time and energy. Think about it. So this life also kind of like that. Ourselves, we all are kind of like players. We all are kind of like in the Olympic game. This life is a kind of like itself a game. So then it is important for yourself how you're going to maintain your time and your energy. And according to that, your result going to change. So then always you have to remember, even though there are many other sports, if you're going to play something, then you are focused to that. If you're running, you are focused to that. It doesn't matter whatever the other people take gold medals, maybe gymnastics, swimming, shooting, it doesn't matter. If you are keep running, then what the one of the important thing is you are keep focusing to only that. You're not going to look here and there and enjoy that things. You have become very disciplined, focused to that. So that is one of the principles that you have to remember within this very limited time. And when you spend your energy, always remember, don't spend it for unnecessary things, your time and energy, because that is your life. That is the very foundation of your life. That's the very key essence of your life. So then have a basic discipline yourself, how to maintain your time and how to maintain your energy. So when it comes to energy, physical energy, mental energy, your spiritual energy, so have a balance within that and have some kind of discipline to keep focused towards something to make you more profitable and make you more better. Go towards the truth or the deeper understanding rather than joy, satisfaction, pleasure, or emotions. And when it comes to that, basically, as ordinary people, there are few ways that our transformation can happen. Once you have that basic foundation, time and energy, and you are keep focusing, you are become disciplined to transform yourself to go towards the truth or the deeper understanding or recognize reality. Not happiness or satisfaction, joy or pleasure or comfort, or not to maintain emotions. You become more matured with understanding. So, one of the things in this journey, once you suffer enough, that will teach you how to be disciplined, how to be focused, and how to have the self-transformation, how to change yourself. So bringing change ourselves and pushing ourselves to the edge and jump beyond this circle and getting to a higher level of frequency is the key point. It's kind of like having a quantum leap, jump from this circle, from this environment, from our day-to-day activities, from our this inner circle, from our people, from our behavior, from our repetition, from our own thoughts, from our environment, from our habitual patterns, how you can jump beyond this circle. So one of the things is once you suffer enough, then you're going to give up that. But we can't teach until you come to that level. Maybe you have to go through certain suffering to understand it is not for you. This is not the right way for you. So that is one thing. So don't afraid for that. Don't try to escape from suffering. There's in Buddhism, there's no, it doesn't teach you to escape from anything. It's not about, oh, suffering is bad. Oh, I have to stay away from suffering. I always have to find a good way, good path. It is not about that. You are not resisting or you are not grasping any path. Don't afraid for suffering. It's a part of life. Let it be. But remember why you are suffering. What is the reason? Don't afraid to look into it. If you are afraid to suffering, what will happen? You cannot find the reason. So if you can't find the reason, you always keep escaping. That is where your fear, uncertainty arising. So don't afraid for suffering. If you are suffering, just look why you are suffering, then you will see the reasons, then you can change it. That is one way. Another way to transform yourself is learning. You no need to suffer. As human beings, we are capable to learn. That's why from childhood, parents want children to go to school and learn things, read books, and follow the elders, and look at the history, learn from that. So we are capable to learn. So if you can do that also, so you don't need to just wait to suffer. There is another choice. So then always look into that also. And another one, third one, you transform yourself kind of like this. As you know, when people go to space, most of time what they say, when they come back, they change their mindset. When they look at the earth from the space, they start to feel more connected. They feel more compassion. So that's mean, and kind of like there are certain places, there are some kind of experience, there are some kind of vibration has ability to change us. So that's why kind of like a people in the ancient time, people had pilgrimage. Because there are certain places, once you go to that place, that environment will help you to shift yourself, change yourself. So still there are people, there are places in the earth, people say kind of like a power places, kind of like once you visit that place, energy center points, it gives you some kind of vibration to yourself to change. Some people have that. Or maybe climbing a mountain. Because once you climb to the top of the mountain, that frequency, that vibration, that air is completely changed. So that change helps you to have a shift. So then it is not for everybody. That's why I say some people, when they climb the mountain, it's the come back different person. And as you know, most of time, many spiritual practice, people go to mountains. This is one reason. Because the environments deeply have a connection to us. And this frequency, this vibration has ability to shift our mind. So then finding suitable place or environment is one thing. So look into yourself, and that way also, just not ordinary traveling. It is not about just traveling. It is about, because most of time we travel to continue whatever, maintain our emotions, maintain our happiness, maintain our comfort. That is what we do most of time when we go vacations, enjoying and basically maintaining emotions. It's kind of like reacting to all our this biochemical interference inside us. But what I'm telling is different. It's about with the purpose. yourself to experience something new. So that means then you have no ability, no idea to keep continue that whatever you want when you go there. You have the adaptivity. You are capable to change according to that environment. That is a skill. So that is another way that you can bring the change. And another thing is having a kind of like a environment and having the opportunity, having the space for yourself to practice something, experience something. This is the one of the highest when it comes to transform ourselves. But as you know, in ordinary life, this is what most of time we don't have. People don't give opportunities to other people to experience something or change themselves or get into a higher level. So we are kind of like a spiritually biased, and we have a kind of like a hierarchy, and we hold it to dogmas, and we are trying to maintain our egocentric, self-centered identity. And we are always biased to our own price tag that we put on us or our teachings, rather than transforming ourselves and giving an opportunity for others to come and experience it. So when it comes to the community of Sangha, in the human history, 2,600 years ago, Buddha created that community of Sangha. This is a place anybody can come. That it doesn't matter whoever from the society, that person can come to this and experience this spiritual transformation. So that is not easy. So if you are capable to, and you know, that doesn't mean you have to become a monk. No, no need to become a monk. But still, and according to the teachings of the Buddha, always remember, anybody welcome to experience this without becoming biased to any believing, any culture, any tradition, because this is about experience, understanding, and developing the wisdom. This is not about believing. This is not about following. This is not about prayers. This is nothing to do about hoping or waiting. This is about deeper, go into introspection, experience yourself. And once you have that, remember to give the opportunity for others. So if you have an opportunity yourself, then that will help you to transform, and at the same time, you are responsible to give that opportunity to your next generation. So in that way, this path going to become sustainable. Like from the history to today, we receive this. So then you remember, practicing yourself means included this all. And yourself interfere with your life. And remember, this time and energy, very limited time. So then use it and focus and navigate it towards your deeper transformation, change, upliftment. And in any direction, even you suffer, it's okay. Use that. And even you are learning, use it to bring that transformation. Even you are experiencing a new environment, new place, use that. And find opportunity yourself. Give opportunity yourself to have this transformation. So that way, you will see how day by day, your wisdom, your understanding going to happen. regarding the reality. So reality means that your own life and regarding what you experience around you. So once you have that understanding, and you will see from where the liberation can happen, from where the freedom can come. So with that, let's get into practice a little bit now. So your right palm on your left and neck, head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes yourself and say Sopatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So just allow your inhalation, exhalation happens as it is. And when it happens, just recognize, do nothing extra. Bring attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, the stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally, repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe. And may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Also, by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ettavata chamni sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya imaya dhammanu dhamma patipattiya buddhang pujemi dhammang pujemi sanghang pujemi Addaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam ha paribunjissami idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless you.